involved in some network marketing company, but they love fishing. So what you're saying is, forget about the network marketing for a moment.
Keep doing it.
Put it there.
You've got to pay rent.
Right.
And I'm never going to tell anybody to quit.
Right.
Because when you start this fishing blog called JimTheFisherman.com, and you blog and you take your flip camera and you fish, it's going to take you a year and a half of not only 20 minutes of content or 30 minutes of content, but the 10 hours a day that I want you to spend in, you know how I outline Facebook and Twitter and Ustream, and just becoming part of the community, searching, becoming involved, not selling, hey, watch my show, just saying, yeah, you're right, that tackle is amazing, and that's it. But your name links back. Slow burn, folks, slow burn. But in 2 years, 3 years, when you get an email from the biggest fish lining company and they offer you $150,000 a year, and listen, I respect that. It may not be a third of what you make.
Yeah.
But what I know is if you go out fishing every day and you're making $150K and then it's $170 and next year it's $230, the fact that you can be, I mean, to me it's ultimately this. Are you serious? If you really just closed your eyes and said, what is the number one thing I love to do? Go to the ballpark, fish, cook, whatever, shop. Mm-hmm. Why can't there be a show about the professional shopper? Mm-hmm. Right? I mean, I'm convinced in this day and age where the platforms are free.
Yeah.
Free. See, 5 years ago, being clever and smart and having skills, they did not trump cash.
Right.
Now, really hard work, 12, 15 hours a day. And passion, the fact that it can equal cash is a big deal because there's no editor making a decision if you should write for their magazine.
I will tell you that I think there's a couple plays here. Play number one is, yes, if you become the known person in whatever subject matter, then there's going to be financial opportunities open up for you. Second, if you build community through that, there will be a natural spillover as you build community because you're going to know more people. They're going to want to know you. They're going to want to work with you. They're going to connect with your network marketing business, do business with you in some way. So the spillover is tremendous, I will tell you. Talk about hard work for a second. Well, go ahead.
I mean, because you are a case study of everything I believe in. Mm-hmm. Give me one or two things. I mean, it's the first time I'm really getting to yap with you in a while.
Yeah.
Give me one or two things that, like, caught you off guard, or the first moment where you really felt it was true, it was real.
The first thing is the person who wins most is me. But doing the content every day.
Because you get the emails,
thinking
right?
Just thinking about it.
Okay. Because you're learning.
Just sharpening my brain,
I think
thinking
that's valid.
about it. I had to do. I did a show last night after the game in Times Square, and I had to think about it for a little bit, and I had to prepare.
I became a better wine expert because of Wine Library TV.
Well, plus in your GaryVaynerchuk.com, you're thinking and you're looking at the world different because you're looking for.
Because you're creating content.
Yeah, and you're looking for
differentiators,
tips, and things that
subtleties
stick out,
that are powerful.
Things in newspapers that other people don't see.
How about the feedback?
Feedback's amazing. I mean, I don't have any haters.
Wow.
So it's a big, hey,
that's
thank you, I love it,
thank
you,
I love it. Jerk you are. I mean, I'm completely blown away by that.
So I really want some more haters, really bad.
That's when you know you made it.
Because, you could create a little bit more, I don't know, interest.
Have people recognized you in the weirdest place yet?
Oh, yeah, all over the place.
Getting that?
Yeah.
Outside of your world. Like, of course, when I went to wine bars early on, people recognized me. But now it's, like, amazing to, like, just, be at the baby store and be like,
Right.
Yeah.
At first, people were looking at this kind of going, I don't know where he's going with this. What's he going to do with this? Is he going to try and recruit people, for my organization? And then they realized, no, it's safe here. Okay, he's going to do that. But the biggest thing was content for me. The second thing is the consistency was there's some days I didn't feel like it. I really didn't feel like it. And did it anyway.
Followed through?
Yeah, followed through. Felt good about it.
Mm-hmm.
The community that's being built kind of...
It's the game.
There's the lurkers that watch every day and don't post anything.
Yep.
Then there's the second tier and the third tier, and then this...
How many comments are you getting?
Well, probably 50, 60, 70 a day.
That's a lot for this early on.
Yeah. And there's some that are 100, 200, you know.
You asking a question of the day?
Yep, which I'm going to ask you at the end to do the question of the day.
Okay, go ahead.
So anyway, I'm modeling his stuff. You can model my stuff, do your own thing, whatever you're going to do, but talk about hustle. Because do you find...
I truly feel that this space attracts non-hustle people.
Well, I think a lot of the world is ingrained to be part of the machine and work when they're told to, and stop working when they're told to.
I think you're right about that.
Talk about the immigrant mentality, the hard work aspect of this.
You know, not being born in this country definitely is essential for my DNA and not being, you know,
He comes from Belarus.
I was born in Belarus, the former Soviet Union. Came here when I was 3. You know, I've always worked hard. It's just all I know. It's I like it. I like the process of being an entrepreneur. I do think that you're right. There's 2 groups, and they're the far majority. They either are part of the machine and work 9 to 5, and they listen, and that was school. And that's why they're all there, and that's why they did good at school and I did bad.
They do what they're told.
The other part, though, I do believe in the affiliate world and the internet marketing world and MLM world, they're looking for quick cash. I really do think that they think they can be smart. They build a site, they do a landing page, they do a little bit of maybe they buy ads on Google, it converts better. They're mathematicians in a lot of ways.
Sometimes.
I respect that. And then there's grinders who go, you know, person to person that want to sell the product, but then they become too salesy.
Yep.
And I think what people really need to learn is it's patience, it's a marathon, it's the soft sell. You need to become part of something. It's almost like your family will always convert best.
Well,
right?
Yeah, because they love you. I will tell you, you know, one of the things that I loved about reading in this book is he just says, look, you're going to have to work your face off. You're going to have to hustle. You're going to have to put the kids to bed and then work for another 3 or 4 hours. And if you don't like it, stop whining, stop crying, and, you know, either go home.
You know, if you want to play Wii,
and
you want to watch Lost for, you know, every episode,
don't blame anybody for your problems.
That's, I mean, it's not even blame, it's recognize why.
Right.
You know, by the way, you might be winning. There's plenty of people making tons of cash, working their asses off, and then die of a heart attack at 47 and be like, what the fuck? So, you know, why did that happen?
Right.
So, I'm never going to tell anybody to do it my way.
Yeah.
But what you need to understand is there's a reason. Life is fair.
Right.
Life is fair. And that's something I think a lot of people don't understand.
So, expound more on life is fair.
I think, you know, you get what you put into in a lot of ways. And listen, life is fair. A 6-year-old's parents get hit by a car and they die, and that's unfair.
Talking
right?
about business mostly,
but
right?
I'm really, but even, you know, even the worst things that happen, plenty of bad things happen, and I'm in a family business. Everybody thinks it's great. Have you been in a family business? So, you know, it's the lemonade thing. It's, you know, you just can't work 9 to 5 and drink beers and go on 16 vacations and go to shore each weekend and wonder why other people are, you know, succeeding, because it's a business, it's a game, and I'm out practicing you.
Yeah. All right. Well, tell me about life balance for a moment. You say you have 3 simple rules. You work your face off. Some people could take that to mean mortgage your whole life at the expense of your business. Say goodbye to all your relationships. Say goodbye to your health. Just, you know, do whatever you got to do. What are your 3 rules as far as your priorities?
Love your family. I mean, at the end of the day, it's very simple. Imagine yourself on the front of Time magazine, man, woman of the year. You've got it all. I bought the jets. That's what I want. Mm-hmm. And you get a phone call and your parent dies or this and that. I do that a lot with myself. It helps me very much pay attention to what I care about. So love your family. At the end of the day, you know, last night I had a lot to do. I looked at Lizzie. I said, I'm going to go do this. I saw in her face, she's like, you're about to go on a 1-month book tour. How about giving me a couple more minutes? And I was like, close the laptop and, you know, so, you know, work your face off. I mean, it's all I believe in.
So that's number 2.
Yeah, just work your face off. I just don't understand anything else. It's the only differentiator. Mm-hmm. It's the only differentiator. Yes, work smart, but you have to work smart too. I mean, I hate when people are like, oh, Gary, you work hard, I work smart. I'm like, Dick, I work smart too. And then I outwork you.
And I work hard. So
you can't work super hard at something dumb and succeed.
Right.
You know? And then finally, it's got to be about the passion. My thing that I'm convinced about, for the people that are watching here, is that 99% of you are not doing the thing you love most. I'm convinced. And I'm saying, take all this other time you have, whatever you're doing, and start building another WordPress or Tumblr account around this passion. I think you can win. I think you can make, you know...
Whether it's sewing or fishing or...
anything. You know,
whatever.
The state of Montana.
Yeah.
Because you'll go and hit up all the big spots, write about it, and then the government of Montana, who, by the way, governments tend to have money, emailing you, we'd like you to be the online ambassador, we'll pay you $75,000 a year. Again, maybe not life-changing, but there will be plenty of people that make, listen, I'm going to build $1 billion business around my passion. Mm-hmm. Plenty of people are going to build $1 million businesses. Lots and lots of you are going to build a $100,000 business around your passion. Some are only going to be able to have talent to build a $7,000. But you know what? To that person, you still
they're
have
having fun. Who cares?
Right. It's like shit. You could take your family on an awesome vacation,
right,
and you talked about the Cleveland Browns every day.
Exactly.
You were going to do it anyway. Take what you consume, split it in half, and produce, and you win. Ooh, I like that. That might be a Gary Vaynerchuk right there. No, but if you're watching 4 hours of television, create a television blog where you review the shows and just watch 2, and then so I'm convinced. Understand the other thing. Gourmet Magazine closed yesterday. Where does that 2 to 10 to I don't know their numbers. Where do those millions of dollars in advertising money go? To you, Chef Sally. To you. Build a show, let people watch it, and then all those people that had to buy ads in Gourmet Magazine, they'll go to you.
Right. Talk about the price of entry in order to be able to create
Actually, you know what? I'm
something
so pumped right now. I need to get some. Hold on one second. Hold them down. I got a big time idea. Hold them down for 1
He's
second.
got a big time idea.
Matt, I need somebody to go out and get a Gourmet Magazine. Desperately. I need somebody to go run to
keep it going.
or something and buy a Gourmet Magazine.
Huh?
Desperately.
Yeah, if you need to.
All right? You don't have to do it. Like, make it happen. Of course. Make it happen. All right? I don't even know where there would be one, but...
See, we're coming up with good stuff.
I mean, this is what I do. Like I have a big time idea. Anyway.
No, it's great.
That's really how you just really watched what I do.
I know. I've seen what you do. I watch what you're doing in your show all the time. And if you haven't done it, go back to GaryVaynerchuk.com, look through the archives. It's worth doing. It'll give you a real good pulse of what's going on, not only media and branding, a lot of different things. Very, very good. I watch very little things because I'm very busy doing the show and doing all that stuff and building my business, but that's one that I watch all the time.
Thank you.
Price of entry. People say, well, I can't create something like this. What does it cost in order to be able to do it? I've got a Flip Ultra HD that
What's
is
that,
doing
$200?
$200.
$200.
A little tripod.
Which we didn't even need. We could put on the table.
Yeah, we could have put it on the table.
$200.
And
if you want to do video. Now, a lot of people are watching right now and say, okay, great, but you guys are handsome and charismatic and awesome. But what I want people to understand is understand your platform.
Right.
You can write.
Right.
TechCrunch and Huffington Post are making plenty of cash.
Yeah. Just whatever you do it well. And you know how to do it good, start off doing it bad. I've heard it said once that you can't look good and get better at the same time. So you got to pick one, right? So when I left this office, I said, I'm starting. And I'm going to start, it ended up being my birthday was March 11th. So I'm going to launch Network Marketing Pro on March 11th, and I'm starting, and I don't care. And I told my little world, we're starting. I don't even know how to put together the blog or do anything. I don't know how I'm going to videotape this. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. But we're just going to start. And we just started, and we figured it out, and we figured out the formats, we figured out the time, and how long is good, and what do people like, and what kind of messages resonate, and all that stuff.
Just happens.
All right, so price of entry, don't worry about it. I want to talk about one thing.
Time. This is the price of entry.
Yeah.
Lots of it.
Yeah.
Because every minute you spend, you get.